So I was asked to check out this Shannon Sharpe thing. I honestly don't know anything about it. I've been preoccupied, and I'll be straight up with you. I listen to, that's all I listen to all day. I have my job, I have my YouTube stuff that I do, and then literally I listen to sports talk all day. Anytime that Shannon's on a show or finds himself on a network, I find myself away from it. I just don't understand what dude's saying most of the time. I never really had any judgment against his person, but apparently there's some things going on, and I don't know anything about it. So let's see what's going on. I just clicked on the first thing I saw, and they were. I mean, I was sent a bunch of things, but I was told you should check this out. So we're checking it out.
Sexual assault and rape. There is a young woman. She is now in her early 20s, but she says that she met Shannon Sharpe when she was 19 years old in a gym in Los Angeles back in 2023. And she says that because of what she experienced, and she says that she alleges that the rape was brutal. Like it was very
Yikes. I might need to. I mean, it's not going to matter. She's just talking, but just bear with me here. I didn't know that this was what this was, but give me a hot second. It's not going to matter for you guys. Don't worry about it. Okay.
It was aggressive. She wants $50 million in exchange. So this was filed late Sunday in Nevada by attorney Tony Busby. Now, this woman is alleging that Shannon Sharpe raped her multiple times over the course of a 2-year relationship. The relationship that they had was sexual and parts of it were consensual. But she says during their relationship, because he was physically stronger, a lot older than her, like 30 some years older than her, and just, more powerful, he began to get really aggressive. But she, at this point, she was already in it. She says that he was manipulative. He would threaten to choke her and slap her. She's also said that at some point she was being recorded without her consent, and that she later found out and alleges that the videos were shown to people. Now, when they first met in the gym back in 2023, she says that she didn't know who he was, that it was just like an older guy that was like, checking out in the gym. He was very persistent. So eventually they started texting, conversation, and that led into them, beginning to see each other outside of the gym. They got into an argument in a home. This was after the whole like Instagram live thing, because with the woman that we think is named Michelle. Yes, because at that point she said that they were in a they were in an actual relationship. They were in Vegas together. So when that happened,
it's funny. I just typed in over here. I wrote, I was gonna look if he was married. I just wrote and I started typing SH, and it filled it for me. Shannon Sharpe married. Apparently I'm not the only one. And then came next was net worth, which it says 14 mil. I bet it's a lot more than that, but
and she had already kind of been, in this thing where he's verbally abusive allegedly, but she thought that they were together. This Instagram live happens. She gets upset. She breaks it off because he's supposed to be exclusive allegedly to her.
3 kids.
And he doesn't like that. She tries to turn on her phone location at some point during these arguments and send the phone location to her friends. He tells her and threatens her allegedly to say that like he will effing kill her if she ever does that again. But the rape part of it, she says that she was allegedly raped anally twice, and that it was very, very brutal. She alleges the last rape.
Hold on a sec. My first question is okay, there's 2 sides. There are many sides to. Did she say that she thought that they were together, which would point towards consensual, and then she's claiming this rape suit, and the other side of it is, and then there's the that a lot of times I'm not framing any sort of defense at all. I'm just thinking out loud. Athletes, ex-athletes, people with money get targeted all the time. What's this girl's story? I guess we'll find out. But I'm not putting it past dude at all. I mean, this sounds vicious and brutal. I don't think I'll have to worry about hearing him on the radio anytime soon.
Incident happened January 2025. So it was, according to her, this was very recent. Shannon Sharpe released a statement after all of these allegations dropped. But he's denying this. He's denying this. He also is saying that there is a video that this woman's team has that he's been shown. Hey, y'all. It's Lauren LaRosa from The Breakfast.
What are we doing here? Was that it?
On Instagram.
Right. Why would she go?
Sorry, go follow them on Instagram, Breakfast Club.
grab Tony Busby as a lawyer.
Yeah, if you want to be taken seriously, you don't go get Tony Busby.
But she might have grabbed him a long time ago. We don't know when she actually grabbed him. Do we know when she grabbed him?
Well, so we do know now. We do have a timeline exclusively. So I reached out to Attorney Busby and I asked him, first of all, did this happen? Did you guys file this because of that $100 million podcast negotiation conversation? And he said they've been in contact with Shannon Sharpe's counsel since February, long before any announcement. So then I said to him, well, they're also saying in Shannon Sharpe's statement that there's a video that has been altered to make it look like their sexual intercourse or whatever is non-consensual when it's actually consensual if you show the full video. Tony Busby said to me, he is a liar. He never even actually saw it. It wasn't even referenced or referred to in the case we filed. But now that his lawyer has breached the mediation agreement that Mr. Sharpe's counsel insisted upon, it should be known that there is indeed a video. The video was shown to his lawyers at a mediation. The video was also made available to Mr. Sharpe for him to personally view it.
Yeah, Shannon, you got footage of rape, my guy. That's not good. That's not good, man. So it sounds like at this point, when was this done? This is a couple days old. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of he said, she said for a while, right? Is what I'm guessing.
So then I said, well, wait, y'all mediated? Because that means that
this shit been going on. Like, he been knew about this.
Been wanting to, like, there was possibly a settlement. Like, there's been conversations, right? Like, y'all didn't come out of nowhere.
Yeah, but common sense lets you know that, though. These lawsuits don't just drop. Like, they always reach out to your team beforehand to let you know
that we're about to put this out.
Absolutely.
And if you want to put the kibosh on it.
How does Shannon maintain composure? Like, well, I guess he's not normally super composed anyways. On camera and on the radio, knowing this, man, that'd be a tough thing to keep in the back of your head and put on a happy face and go to work. Honestly, knowing something, knowing what tomorrow is gonna bring, or just like you let the network know, like, look, guys, I don't know how to say this, but you're gonna hear about some rape charges that are pretty aggressive and pretty egregious, and they're going to implicate me, and there might be video footage, but it's not me, and I will fight this.
That's right.
I just hung up the phone with a legal representative for Shannon Sharpe who wanted to make some things clear.
Oh, you fast.
They want to make it very clear that the information that Tony Busby shot me about the video, and what they're saying is that Tony Busby is making it seem like when he speaks to me that they were offered this ability to see this video in full when they asked. Because they did ask, hey, let us see the video because we want to make sure it's not altered. But they said that never happened. He denied them the ability to see the video in full. And from what they were told from their client, Shannon Sharpe, the video that they did see was an altered video. And the reason why they wanted to see it was because they know from what they're being told, there's another version of this video. I'm also told with the mediation, there was...
What is the video showing? Is it showing a quote-unquote rape or force?
In the statement that Shannon released, he said that there's a video that showed consensual sexual acts where he's doing things that she requested be done. Like, I don't know if it's like a role play situation or whatever the case may be, but it was all consensual. But it's edited to look a completely different way, allegedly, according...
Can you imagine being like someone in the public eye and you, like, a thought goes through your head at some point that you feel the need that you have to put cameras around just in case this shit happens? Like I really like this person and I think she really likes me, but my bank account looks a lot better than hers, so I need to put cameras around. And I'm not saying that happened, I'm just thinking, but like I bet you that that's a thought that probably, like, I need to protect myself against, because a lot of the times in the he said, she said stuff, especially when a lot of times we don't hear about things that you ask for money, you get it. All right, just go away, but, and I'm not saying that, I'm, again, not exonerating, not minimizing anything that's happening here. I'm just thinking, like, that's like, it would suck to have to think like, by the way, I need to film us in case you try to fuck with me later.
To Shannon.
Rape.
Right. And Tony Busby is saying that is not true. We showed them the full video. Matter of fact, Tony Busby said specifically to me in the email that Shannon Sharpe did not want to see the video.
So he had a statement that
they walked away. I will have some more information once I be sure, because the attorney showed the quote, and some of it I can't even say, I don't think, but it's calling around my...
Don't worry, sweetheart, he can't either. Sorry.
neck and choke me with it while you're effing me.
Yes.
And then they have the woman's name. And it says that this is a text that she sent to Shannon Sharpe on October 7th, 2023. Now, there's another text message that says, I know you missed this big, juicy A word. Can I say that?
Yeah. No, just say A.
Okay, A word. $25K for each cheek. And then her name is mentioned again. And this message is from...
$25K for each cheek. Was she like a paid for girl? Obviously. I don't think that was mentioned, right? I don't think I caught that.
January 1st, 2025. Now they're saying that the lawsuit that was filed by this woman is orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby, is a blatant...
She said $25,000 each cheek.
Each cheek.
What?
That's an expensive ass right there. That is pricey. I'm not even sure, like... Never mind.
He led with money. She allegedly. She alleges that when they first met in the gym, one of their first conversations was he said, yo, if you get fit and lose weight with me and win this competition, I'll pay for you to get your boobs done.
How old was she at the time, they said?
At the time, in the documents, they say she was 19 when she met him in 2023, but she is now in her early 20s.
And Shannon, what, 56 now? So he'd have been 54 at the time?
Let me see how old he is.
Yeah, I think he's like 56.
Nah,
with 2,500 a cheek, so what? Like
25,000 a cheek.
25,000 a cheek.
Google says he is 56 years old.
But were they actually a couple?
Yes, they were. They were doing
According
whatever
to
this
her.
dance
He was 50 and she was 19.
56. 54.
54 and she was 19 years old.
So listen, and crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. So yes, whatever they were doing at the time, according to Shannon Sharpe.
So it sounds like right now we're in a back and forth stage. He said, she said.
It was consensual.
And we're just looking at facts. I wanted to see this real quick.
Supporters and colleagues, I want to speak to you. To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
Oh boy, Stephen A. I ain't got time for him right now. I'll do some more digging. I'll do some more research. I don't want to say anything like, opinionated without really learning. I'm just checking out, I guess, what's sort of factual right now, and it seems like some hearsay and a lot of, he said, she said. There's, in my opinion, would be probably some foul play. Another opinion could be there is a sort of a shakedown component of that. So she's an OnlyFans girl. That's not a bad thing. Do you make your money however you want? I got no qualms with that at all. But it's a characteristic of somebody who is using their body for money. So, usually, never mind. I mean, you sort of put yourself in a place that's open to things. And from what I heard, they were dating, albeit, a pretty large age gap, but, he's going to paint her as some, sort of just a money grab, and she'll probably get some. And she might not be trying to take his career down, but by way of going after his bank, it's going to do that because it is going to put negativity on his name. I don't care either way. I never had anything against dude. Besides just listening to him, he wasn't just he wasn't audibly pleasing to listen to. I couldn't understand half of what he said. So that has nothing to do with this at all. That's just personal preference in who my sports casters are. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. If you know more than I do, definitely let me know. We'll talk to you.